Coach Dan here from Rise Above, and I'm here to teach you how to do your seated supported shoulder press. Now what makes this supported is my back is up against the bench press, and I say this will actually make your shoulder press slightly easier for you to be able to lean into something, but it's also going to make sure that you're staying in pretty good postural alignment as well. So the first thing that you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to get those dumbbells up and on the knees. Now as you start to get heavier, I recommend squatting them up, putting them on your knees, and then sitting down. Now if it's a little bit lighter, I say you probably could just bicep curl it up and onto those knees. Now the next way to get started, I say, is to get them up to your shoulders first. How I like to do this is I like to bring my one knee up, and I say creating a little bit of momentum, getting it to my shoulder, and then doing the opposite on the opposite side. And I say from here, make sure everything is nice and tight to the bench, back on the bench. And so basically from here, we can go either dumbbells facing in or out, just personal preference. But this is like any other shoulder press where we're bringing the dumbbells straight up overhead, making sure that that bicep ends next to the ear, bringing it back down and then back up. The other thing too, make sure that those shoulders aren't raising up, that you're keeping them nice and down, making sure that you're keeping the shoulders and lat activated as you go through your seated shoulder supported press. And then to bring it back down to the knees, or if it's heavier, bringing your knee up to, let's say, minimize that distance from your knees. And that's how you do your seated supported shoulder press.